What to do with you? You're not an actual horse, so I'm not so sure I need to leave you in the stables. That said, here in Ubris, the vagabonds and thieves will steal you faster than I can blink if I leave you out in the middle of the street.
What do you mean I'm not an actual horse? Do you think you've been riding on air this entire time? You're not exactly lighting the backside there, hoss. Let me assure you, it takes a toll on me. How much do you weigh, anyway?
Oliver, you are full of surprises. Talking magical horse? How quaint. Are you here to spy on me, Stallion? Are you here to tattle on me to the provost? Tell him what I am up to?
Actually, no. I'm simply here to make sure you can get from point A to point B. I do not need to eat, be stabled, or rest. Just speak my name and I will appear to carry you wherever you want to go. All 275 pounds of you.
And what do I call you?
I do not have a name. I will respond to whatever you decide to call me.
Interesting. You are already proving to be slightly more than useless. Perhaps that is what I will name you. Slightly more than useless. We'll call you Useless for short.
I am not useless.
I said you were slightly more than that.
Can we go with slightly?
Yeah, it doesn't roll off my tongue the way that Useless does.
This is because I talked about your weight, isn't it?
You catch on quick. Now be gone. I have an alchemist to intimidate.
It's you.
It is me. Hello. So nice to see you again. Now give me what I want before I kill you.
All right, what do you want this I heard you were dead.
I am dead. They didn't take.
Why are you here?
Like I said, I was dead a few hours ago, so I could go either way on that answer. Literally, I am here because I need you to create a potion that I can use to resurrect someone else who is dead. Figuratively, who knows? The term meaning of life becomes a bit oxymoronic after you rise from the dead.
I'm afraid I cannot help you. What you're requesting requires a blood mage. To my knowledge, only blood magic can bring back the dead. I assume, by the fact that you were dead and are now somewhat alive, that you probably know a blood mage. Why don't you go ask them for help?
The blood mage I know is an idiot. He sent me to do the task without any instructions. How am I supposed to raise someone from the dead? I figured it couldn't hurt to ask the one person, whom I knew for certain could probably craft an effective potion to do the job.
You rode here on a horse, yes? Have you thought maybe your benefactor left instructions within the animal's saddlebags? Perhaps you should go check those.
And perhaps you should tuck your manhood in and stop pretending.
Now I know I'm right.
What do you mean?
You insult people only when they make good discussion points. That's what you did last time you were here.
How's this for a discussion point?
Leslie, let me do the talking, okay?
After what you two did to my shop the last time you were here, do you honestly expect me to serve you?
Listen, we were under a lot of pressure because a dragon was on the loose. Perhaps you heard something about that small event?
There wasn't a soul in Welkin living above ground that did not. And if I hadn't known, then your boyfriend here made it abundantly clear when he trashed my shop.
But did I touch you, though?
Leslie?
Trust me. Lysa, had I touched him, he would remember.
How can I help you?
Our friend Thamro has fallen into a coma as a result of being exposed to high levels of blood magic. We were hoping you might have something that could bring him out of it.
Blood mages haven't been seen in Welkin since the Ravages. How is this even possible?
The story is too long to convey, and we are short on time, I'm afraid. Can you help us?
No one in Welkin can help you. The only thing older than blood magic is the source from which it was born, dragon blood. You mentioned the dragon that attacked a short time ago. If you have access to the corpse of the beast, perhaps you can extract the blood from it.
That isn't possible. The dragon wasn't a dragon at all. It was a man who had been bewitched. But you mentioned the blood. Are you telling me that if we get our hands on dragon blood, that you can use it to craft a potion that will bring our friend out of his coma?
No, you are saying that. All I have said is that blood magic was born out of the mage's misuse of dragon blood. The misuse of the blood has been known to do a great many things. It can probably do what you're thinking, but to what end? The blood magic is what caused the coma in the first place. Why would you give him more?
He has a point, Lysa.
I suppose he does. What are we going to do?
There is one possible solution.
Isn't there always? What is it going to cost us?
My only fee is that you actually undertake the journey required. It has long been rumored that just because we haven't seen blood mages since the Ravages doesn't necessarily mean there isn't any in Welkin. Go north to Tron Lordon and ask the locals about a man called the Mystic. If anybody would know what to do, it'd be him. If you actually find the Mystic, tell him I'd like to meet him. That is my fee.
Tron Lordon is filled to the brim with Yevox. We wouldn't last 10 hours there on our own.
And now you can appreciate why I do not want to go myself.
Thamro won't last much longer unless we act, Leslie. We appreciate the tip. We'll head there now.
If there's a guy named the Mystic in Tron Lordon, then I'll make sure to introduce him to Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
What on Welkin are a Santa Claus and an Easter Bunny?
Never mind. What matters is that we're far more likely to run into them than we are some guy named the Mystic. Clearly the Alchemist is lying, Lysa. I have half a mind to go back into that apartment and finish what I started the last time I was here.
Leslie, we don't know that. He sounded very sincere to me. Besides, what choice do we have? If we don't act, then Welkin knows how long Seth will be comatose.
I don't know, babe. Doesn't feel right, you know? I don't have a good vibe about this one.
I can't believe you, of all people, are hesitating. Aren't you supposed to be the almighty Cravex? You're constantly telling me to say it with you. Now that it is time to actually do it with you, you've lost your confidence.
I'm suddenly missing the Dungeons and Finn.
Oh, I would just go in there and nag you during one of your matches. Leslie, I'm sorry. Seth saved our lives, and now it looks like he could lose his because of the risks he undertook.
Lysa, there is literally, and I mean literally, nothing in Tron Lordon except prides of Yevox as far as the eye can see. If there is someone in Tron Lordon named the Mystic that is actually there, well, he's probably running away from a Yevok right about now.
Honey, what if the Alchemist is telling the truth? What if there actually is someone there who can help Seth? We can't just ignore it, can we?
Even if he's telling the truth, there's no guarantee that we'll find this guy. On the contrary, it's all but assured we'll encounter a Yevok. Listen, Lysa, I fought one of those monsters. Maybe we need to look at other options.
Or maybe you're overthinking this. Let's just go to Tron Lordon and ask around. Can we at least do that?
Yes, dear.
That is why I love you.
The Mystic? I've been alive more than 100 years. I have heard of everyone and everything with power that has mattered during that time. I've never heard of the Mystic.
Well, that's because I made him up. They'll head north and, with any luck, become Yevok food. Serves 'em right for busting up my shop a few weeks ago.
You sent them on a wild goose chase, one that will likely end in their deaths, simply to extract revenge?
Well, yes.
I suddenly hate you less than I did before, Alchemist.
Why, thank you. That's very kind of you to say.
Relax. I still hate you very much. Just less than before.
Understood.
I'll check the saddlebags of my horse for a solution to my problem. Thank you for your assistance, Alchemist.
So you're not going to kill me? Over the whole selling out your sister and potion not working thing?
Not today. Soon.